and welcome back. Today we're outside. It's a beautiful day. There's a 70% chance of rain, but it's not raining, so you know what that means. I'm gonna set up the Christmas lights. Before we can put up the Christmas lights, I have to dispose of the fall pumpkins. Let's go, little guy. I was just walking by my lilac bush and I noticed it has buds. In November? It's not just that branch. This branch too has buds. Is it gonna bloom? What the heck? My hydrangeas though are still looking beautiful. Look at that vibrant burgundy. They were supposed to be purpley blue, but this is where our compost used to sit. So the ground is especially fertilized here. So they just grow to the most vibrant shade of burgundy pink, magenta, if you will. But the rest of the garden is dying. Red it is. I'm gonna bring these up. It's not too heavy. There we go. You're done. And they will regrow next year. I'm gonna pull this because I don't want it smelling over the winter. Save some of that dirt though. And I have a couple more over here, which guess what? You're done. You're done. And you're done. All of our lights are packed in over here. We got lots. There's the new candy canes I picked up the other day. I have more in the cabinet down below. And we got more strings of lights right here. Actually, I think those boxes are empty and those are just the lights. But yes, let's set them up. All right, so we have the first strand up. As you can see, it's running all the way along. Now we just have to work on the second strand. The clouds are also starting to roll in and I hear a little bit of thundering, so gotta make this quick. How much is that puppy in the window? Wanna come inside? Come on. We'll go around in the grass. Yeah. You can see I have the main Christmas lights all the way up along the house. Now it's time to move on to the rest. For the rest, I have these green and red colored lights, and I also have these white and red colored lights. Now for these ones, I typically put them up on this arbor that we have, and I normally staple them into place. Well, I remembered I had purchased little hooks, and I figure I'm gonna try to put them into the actual arbor. So here are my little hooks. I'm just gonna try it, and that'll make taking them on and off so much easier every year. We got one in, and it works so well. I'm a helper. What's going on, friends? Are we installing everything? Yes, you can't eat that. That's not for you. What's in the garden? Go sniff the garden. It's beautiful. We're getting the candy canes into the garden, as you can see. I've gotten quite a few up already. Well, they all need these little spike things, and I thought I was missing two, because that one has one on it, but I found them. I should probably buy some replacement ones, just in case I lose them or they break this year, because they're pretty weak. Right up there. Before I put the candy canes in the garden though, I think I'm going to take out my fountain. I don't want this water to freeze over the winter. Okay, we got all four. Just like I predicted, we had one break. This is obviously one that I tried to repair last year, but we're just going to have to glue it and continue on. Okay, we got some E6000. We're gonna let it cure for a day or so and then put it back on. For now, this candy cane is just gonna have to lay there. Liz, take the candy canes. You do? Are they nice? Is it windy? Are you getting scared? Okay, I'm going to house now if you want. Like the lights? Look at how cute they are. Right here with the lavender. So cute. These candy canes look really good. This tree has lost all of its red leaves. So now, before I'm done for the day, because it looks like it's gonna rain, we gotta make sure to close up all the joints or the electrical spots. So that guy has the tape. Just make sure that the other end also has tape. It doesn't. So, not my finest job, but we'll put it on there. go. Now it's watertight. All right, we just pulled up. Emily and I are going to the gym to go work out for a little bit. I will see you after. Lizzie and I are just hanging out today. Right, Liz? Right. It's been quite a few hours, so we might as well start writing. Would you look at that? 1909 for today. I'm pretty happy with that. And we've crossed the 30,000 word mark, so we're progressing and trucking along nicely. You know the drill. Let's add the words on to the NaNoWriMo website. Oh, sorry, 1909 for today. There we go. 17 days in a row. We're still on that climb, still higher than what we should be. Are we 2 days ahead? It looks like we're 2 days ahead now. Perfect. That's where we want to be. Oh, and you can see a little bit of an increase. Maybe tomorrow we will actually aim for the 2,000. My writing has been a little bit sporadic today, cut between a couple of different hours, a whole bunch of different writing sprints, but I have ended the day at 1,909 words. So I'm pretty pleased with myself. Just under that 2,000 limit. I could write and finish up to get to 2,000, but I have decided that I'm just ready to go to bed. I want to call it an early night and maybe wake up early tomorrow, start writing again. Either that or just relax and watch TikTok for an extra hour tonight. So that's where I'm going to cut it for today. The writing went really smoothly today. What I ended up working on today was a couple of rough notes for a couple future chapters. I don't know if they're going to be set in stone. I like the way that I planned them so far, but we'll just have to see by the time I get to that midway point in the book if they're still going to stick around. They're ones that are going to happen later on in the book, and they're kind of hypothetical. If certain things line up within the first part of the book, then those events may take place. However, if I decide that one little thing does not happen in this book, then of course those chapters are going to be scrapped. But I decided to write them out since I had the idea for them anyways. That way I wouldn't forget, and that way I would have the notes to fall back on later on if I end up writing about them. The other thing I was working on today was a continuation of what I was working on yesterday, which is another longer conversation that takes place in and around chapter 5-ish. I wanted to finish up where that conversation took off because I sort of finished it, but there's still a lot left to be done and to be edited with it, especially since I was doing the voice to text. So I finished up that conversation, ended the scene. The chapter is not done, but that main scene in the chapter is. Then I also went back and I worked on a couple of the previous chapters where I had done the voice to text. I wanted to fix the spelling, the actual errors that popped up. I guess from whatever the voice to text, it did not pick up what the words that I actually said. So I fixed up some of the ones that I could figure out. The other ones, I just kind of put a question mark beside it. But that is how I got the 1,900 words today. And I'm very happy, again, with how the progress went. I know I say I'm happy every day with how the progress has been going, but this is a big step for me. Last year, I had such a high word count year. I wrote over 100,000 words last year, which is not something I would typically do. That's my highest word year ever. This year, I had gone all the way up until November 1st without writing anything. So for me to write over the daily par every single day so far has been a massive achievement for me. So that is pretty much where I'm going to leave you guys today. I had a lot of fun setting up the Christmas lights. No, I don't have any shots of what it looks like with them all illuminated at nighttime because I didn't actually plug them all in. It was nice enough today where I just wanted to put them all out. That way everything was set up. So when I want to go plug them in, I can. The ones I really wanted to get in were the candy canes. The ground is still soft, so I wanted to make sure I could stick them in before it freezes. That way, they're nice and easy to install, and I don't break the little rods. All right, that is it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, happy writing. Bye. Do you want to go run over there?